Okay, quick demonstration on how the power system works for our house. So it's 4 o'clock right now, which means that the batteries are fully charged, and there's not much happening. You can see right now they've on the top right, that's 410 watts, 18 watts. So that's the load that the house is currently consuming. And this here is what we're currently creating. The system will create as much as is needed, or as much as it can. So if it doesn't need much, it actually just produces what's needed. So as an example, if I turn on something like this, you should see the load jump. Might not have been on long enough. So it just jumped a little bit there. We'll try one more time. All right, so see it added about 1,000 watts just then temporarily. And then the inverter started to create watts. So it drew from the battery while the inverter caught up. So PV charger is the Victron Energy Multi Plus 2, and the PV inverter is the Fronus over here. So you can see it's producing 470 or so after voltage loss is 454. So the key here is tied off, leave it closed. But this is the fuse board. There's some quite detailed instructions in emergency of when to start up and shut down the system. I won't explain that right now. But if we just leave that open. So the fuse board, all the AC breakers. The most important thing you need to know about is the hot water. Now, the hot water will be off when we're not here. We'll ask the caretakers to turn it on the day before, but that uses about 2,000 watts. So if you have it on at night, that's going to consume the batteries, which are here, the battery bank. If you need to open it, you just lift, turn, and so on, but you shouldn't need to open that at all. Just leave that as it is. So the batteries run about 10 kilowatts, right? 10,000 watts. So if we had the hot water running, or that circular saw, which is 1,000 watts, we get 10 hours running that till zero. The battery cuts off at about 10 or 20%, I forget. So that means the hot water at 2,000 watts will only run for 4 hours. That's 8,000 watts until we use all our power and the fridge stops working. So what we've done for something like the hot water, we put it on a timer here. So that timer is activated from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. So just leave it as it is. But if you have a lot of cloud, and I think it's very important to monitor how much load you're consuming and how much battery you've got during the day. You want to be 100% when the sun goes down. Because you're going to use about 30 to 40% overnight just with the fridge, the fans, and the lights. So back to here. If it's been cloudy, for a few days, or you're worried, turn off the hot water. All right, just let it not work. Set it the battery charges and keep an eye on it. If we need, we have a gas booster as a backup for our hot water. So other things here, just regular household switches that you can turn on and off. Don't worry about the generator, that's not tested, and obviously don't touch anything else, okay? My friend Haig lives up the road, and you can call him, or there's other people that you can call me, and they can come in and have a look at it. All right, so let's go have a look now at the hot water unit and the gas.